Hello, so today I'm going to be showing you my hair care routine. I took a shower already and I washed my hair with the Carol's Daughter Cactus Rose Water sulfate-free shampoo. Then I put in about a nickel size amount of the same one but just the lightweight conditioner. And then I mixed also in about a nickel size amount of this guy here, the Beauty and Planet Volume and Bounty Conditioner. And that's been sitting on my hair for like 10 to 15 minutes-ish. Now I'm going to do what is called a Squish to Condish. So I've got my sink full of water here and a cup of water sitting here. So I'm just gonna, don't do that. It's gonna be pretty hard to see me because my phone stand broke, which sucks. So sorry I couldn't get the right angle, but I'm basically just scooping the water and squishing my hair with it. And I'll get my hair down into the water in a second here. Down in and squish it. Yeah, that's the good sound you want to hear. Done that a few times. Now I'm going to use this with the water in it and pour that so it, get the water on the back of my hair too. And it's going to put that down, flip it some more. Just a little bit back there, like that. Sides and back. Alright. I'm going to use the cup, scoop up more water. Pour that on. I'm going to do that a couple times here. And splash. Now, and then I'm going to dry my hands off a little bit here and use a little bit of these guys. Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil Strengthen and Restore Leave-In Conditioner. I'm going to take a big cupping handful of this, actually. I know, it sounds weird, but yeah, actually like a huge amount. Especially for how little hair I have. I'm just going to work that in. Smooth it over. Squish it in. Good. You want to be able to see it in your hair. Or at least I do. I like seeing it like that for this part. Smooth it over. And then squish it in. Rest of my hands here. There we go. And then rinse my hands off in my sink water here. Good stuff. Dry them off a little bit. Then I'm going to do the same thing with this guy, Aunt Jackie's Curl La La Defining Curl Custard. I'm going to open that up. Take a large heaping handful. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to lather it all into my hair like crazy. So my hair looks super covered. Do a bunch of squishing. Really get these two squished in. Do a little bit of raking right here, but not a lot. Try not to do too much of that. Breaks up the clumps. So as you can see, there's large amounts of this product in my hair. It's really, really ultra saturated. Now, I'm going to wait for, I don't know, like 5 minutes to let the stuff sit on my hair, and then I'm going to come back. I'll show you what I do next. Alright, so I've waited long enough now. So now I'm just going to come back in and basically do the same thing I did before with the Squish to Condish. Gonna get my hair in the water. I'm gonna do a lot of scrunching with it. rinse out a majority of the product. Scoop and dump it on the back there. Getting the cramp. A few more times. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and drain that water, and now I'm gonna move on to adding the product. I'm gonna wet my hands in it before it all drains out. Just get a tiny bit more into there. There we go. Nice. All right. Dry my hands just a little bit. There we go. All right. So now I'm going to squish in a little bit of the Curls Blueberry Bliss Reparative Leave-In Conditioner. Gonna take about, oh gosh, just about that much of it, a tiny bit. And got a hair there. There we go. Rub that in my hands and just squish it in. Put it on the back there. Squish it in. Then a little bit of my Cantu hair for natural hair moisturizing curl activator cream. A little bit of that. Again, a very small amount. Don't use a ton of product. I think this is actually a little bit more than I should be using right now. But oh well, that's okay. Then a tiny bit of Not Your Mother's Kinky Moves Coil Defining Hair Cream. Like tiny dollop. And the same thing. Squish it right in. And at this point, I'm going to take my comb here, this guy, and I'm just going to do a little bit so this gets all lifted. There we go. A little more squishy. Okay, now I'm going to add a little bit of my spray here, the Cactus Rose Water Volume Spray. Just going to do a little bit of that. All right. squishing, some scrunching, whatever you want to call it. Squishing, scrunching. I usually say scrunching. And then take out my Aussie Instant Freeze gel. I love this stuff. I'm going to use about that much right now. Smooth it over a little bit. Scrunch it in. It's a lot of scrunching for me to get any sort of definition in my hair. Scrunch that in. Alright. Now I'm going to take my handy dandy t-shirt here, long sleeve t-shirt. I love this shirt. And I'm going to drape it over and wrap my hair in it. Alright. Here we go. I like the long sleeves. Then you can tie it. It's nice and easy. I pull this down and I wrap it up if I don't want to look like I'm wearing it. I don't know. Turban of some sort. What are those things called? I don't know. That was probably offensive to someone. And my shirt got plenty wet too, as you can see. So I will be back in like 5 to 10 minutes. Alright, so it's been about 5-ish minutes. I'm going to take this down now. Scrunch as I take it out. It smells delicious. I love the smell. Scrunch all around. Quite a bit of scrunching happens in this process. Alright, so then I'm going to take a tiny bit of my curls, creme brulee, whipped curl cream. Add just a tiny bit of that guy. Here. And then, where'd my gel go? There we go. Alright, here we go. This gel, my Eco Professional Styling Gel in Crystal, Krystal. I love this stuff too. Though I don't love it as much as the Instant Freeze Gel, but I'm at the very, very end of that one. So I'm trying to save it. So I just dip my fingers in a little bit. It's kind of hard to see, but it's just like the tips of my fingers have a little bit of gel on them. Rub that between my hands here. Just gonna scrunch my hair with that until there's no more gel on my hands for the most part. Do that again, dip my fingers just a little bit, rub it in my hands, scrunch the next part that doesn't have any gel on it yet. I'm going to do that a few times, dip, and go this way now. The underside here. Dip. And at the back. Make sure the back gets covered. Bring my head upright. Find kind of about where I want my part to be. Make sure all the sections here and here. Dip. Scrunch it in here. Make sure that all gets really well covered. Tiny, tiny bit more for the back, because I always seem to miss parts in the back. It's ridiculous. I'm really trying to focus on that recently. All of that gets covered. All right. Well covered. All right. Now I'm going to add this one breaks the rules a bit, but the Garnier Fructis Curl Construct Creation Mousse, my cap broke here, so I have to kind of be awkward with how I do it, but just a tiny bit there. Looks like a lot more than it is, but I'm just going to add that to my roots here. Scrunch that in to my roots here. There we go. All right. Good scrunching one more time. All right, now, the next thing I do to take these out is diffusing. And I won't make you watch the whole thing. I'll just do a tiny bit to show you what I do. Ooh, it's already on. Off. A tiny bit to show you what I do, and then I'll come back when I'm done. So what I do is I kind of just take a little section here. Get it on there right. Go like this. Then turn it on, and I leave it on warm for a while until my head feels kind of hot, and then I flip it over to cool for a while, and then I leave it. And if I need to come back to it a second time, I will come back to it a second time to get it about 50% dry, and that's when I'll come back. All right, so we're about 50-ish% dry now. So now we're gonna do the process. Gosh, some of these sections, I swear. It's all good, they're not fully dry yet. We're going to do what's called smasters. Don't know why I did that. So what smasters is you get your hands really wet. We're going to use the Cantu Moisturizing Curl Activator Cream. And we're going to go back to the Aussie Instant Freeze Gel here, so you get your hands like really, really wet. And the water back on here. Really wet your hands. Super wet. Use like the tiniest bit. It looks bigger than it actually is because it's like super, super thin. A little dollop. And again, like the and we came out on the fingertips there. There we go. Tiniest dollop in both of your hands. Super wet. And then you just kind of scrunch, lay it on, and scrunch. Get your hands more wet. Scrunch. Really get it in there. And I know it's going to break up the curl cast we had. I know. But it's worth it. It's so good for your hair. Like, trust me, the results are awesome. There we go, all wet. There we go. Alright, and I'm going to do that again on the other side here. Tiny little itty bitty dollop of that. Tiny little itty bitty dollop of that guy. There. Tiny little itty bitty dollops of these guys here. There we go. Alright. Wet my hands. Super, super wet. And scrunch it in. Smooth it over a little bit and scrunch it in. Smoothing and scrunching. And this helps with the really just like enhance these products and what they do on your hair. So I'll get a little bit more definition, a little bit more hold here with these. Scrunch like a ton. Really, really scrunch like crazy. I got product all over my hands, the back side of my hands. Here we go. Alright, and I'm just going to do the front parts here. I don't worry too much about the rest of it. Alright, and then I go back. Excuse me, rinse my hands all the way. And then I go back. 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 And then I just go back and I finish diffusing my hair. So remember, for diffusing, it's this little sections like this that I just kind of work them in there. Go all the way around my head in little sections like that, doing hot and then, or warm and then cold on the lowest setting. So the lowest heat and then the lowest force of whatever you want to call it. Yeah, and I just do that in small sections and then do the cool at the end for each section. And then once it's 100% dry, I will come back. Alright, so I've got it about 90% dry. Then I just took off my diffuser head, put it on cool, flip my hair upside down again because I diffused it mostly that way. I do the back standing up because then it gets a little better that way in which direction it falls. But other than that, I do it all upside down. So I flip my hair upside down again once I took off the diffuser, and I blasted my roots with cold air. And now I'm just going to let it dry for the next like 10%. Alright, so we're fully dry now. So now I'm just going to take a little bit of, this is Hask brand argan oil, but really any argan oil is fine because it's argan oil. I'm going to take just a tiny bit of that oil and rub it in my hands and scrunch my hair with it. To scrunch the oil in and to break the cast from the gel, scrunch it all over. I'm squeezing it 2 or 3 times while I do this. Because I don't know if you can, now that it's dry, I don't know if you can really hear it. And that part's still a tiny bit wet. Oh. Kind of do that. Upward motion. All the way through. On both sides. And there we go. So that's the final results. Not too bad. Got some good definition going on here. All right. Thank you so much.